Shut the shutters up and stay inside. You're a dreamer with an open eye. What are we waiting for? Are you feeling all your space and time? Too afraid to let a friend inside. You're a current that can turn the tide. So what are we waiting for?
So, my name is Joey.
Hi, my name is Amanda, on staff with InterVarsity at the University of Miami.
My name is Charles Smith, and I go to Florida International University.
Hi, I am Akila Rose, a student at the Florida Memorial University.
My name is Ernest Asamoah, and I'm here at FIU, Florida International University.
I'm Deanne Eugene, and I go to FIU, Florida International University.
I came in as a freshman. They just adopted me.
Freshman year, I was doing pretty bad stuff, all the nonsense, smoking, drinking, partying too much.
They took me in when I was a freshman. They discipled me, and I became a leader, I believe, my sophomore year.
Sophomore year comes around, and I'm kind of doing the same thing.
I'm from the Bahamas, and I came to Miami, not with a willingness to party per se, but to find out who Akil really was.
My friend, who's a Christian, she comes up to me one day and she's like, "Oh, do you want to go to Bible study with me?" And I was like, "Oh, sure, why not?" And that Bible study ended up being InterVarsity.
Last semester was our first semester on campus being an official student organization. One student said yes to be president. We're seeing students come and be encountered. What they say is that they've encountered Jesus.
The InterVarsity Club here on campus is very personalized. It's a very safe space as well, where we're able to come together as people just trying to follow Christ here at the campus. We might be a small community, but there is a good community sense, and the numbers being added weekly.
So that means just turning away from all the parties, the women, the excessive drinking, and honing in on something deeper.
We know that there's a need for students on campus to hear the gospel and get to know Christ and experience and encounter a relationship with Him. So a year later, we're still here on campus meeting new students and still doing God's mission.
I think following Jesus, comes with two things, and I learned those two things. One is that you have to understand that we are all imperfect and we have limitations. And secondly, following Jesus means that you handle or you hand over or you surrender yourself, your limitations, everything to God.
I went and I remember just feeling just a warmth the second I opened the door, and I felt at peace. I ended up meeting Sam and Amanda.
We've been able to preach the gospel to people who don't know Jesus and teach them about Jesus. The harvest is plentiful at the University of Miami.
And I started telling them about how I'm not really close to God and I'm curious though. And then Amanda's like, "Oh, have you been baptized by the Holy Spirit?" And I was like, "No, I haven't." So Sam, Amanda, they held my hand and they prayed for me.
Here there's 11,000 undergraduate students. Most of these students live on campus. This is why people need to give.
What happened was when I closed my eyes, I could see a mouth, a beard, and hair that went down to here, the chin area, and it was wavy. And the figure was smiling at me. And I was just shocked. And the figure said, which I now know is Jesus, "Follow me, drop your worldly ways, I have a mission for you."
I think following Jesus looks like surrendering your complete academic sacrifice to picking up your cross daily and walking that out.
If Christ is in the boat, you will surely laugh at the storm.
These students are being trained through staff at InterVarsity and myself, pouring into them so that they can rise up, be empowered, and go and make disciples of all nations. We are also praying that many Christians are going to come out of here to reach the nations.